What is going on today, guys? So today I'm going to be showing you guys how to install a LED light bar in the front of your grill of a 2015 BRZ. It should work with all of the BRZs and FRSs. They're pretty much all the same in the front. Just got a little bit different of a grill. I'm probably going to end up taking this grill out just to have it out because I'm not a fan of it. I want to get an FRS grill because I think it'll look a little bit better, or an aftermarket one. But anyways, I'll go ahead and run to the store, get a wiring harness. It should be the same as a truck, it's just a standard wiring harness, so not too much to it. Go right through the firewall to the switch inside the car, and then positive on the battery to the positive cable on the wiring harness, and then a ground somewhere in the car. Here's the light bar that I'm going to be using. It's nothing fancy, it's just something from Amazon. It's a 22-inch. So it's almost 2 feet long. It should fit perfectly in that grill area. I've got brackets somewhere in this garage, so I'll find those eventually. But if not, I can make my own. Anyways, I'm gonna head to the store now and get a wiring harness. Alright, so here's what I got. I got some rust protector. I just got this because I know it sticks to metal pretty well. That's going to be for the bash bar, front bash bar. If I decide to keep the grill out, I'm going to mock it up and see what it looks like just in case, but you never go wrong with some black spray paint, so I'll have that just in case. I got my wiring harness, it's 9 foot, should be plenty of wiring. I got zip ties already, so that'll work. Other than that, I got the car up on 2 wheels. Go ahead and start taking off this bumper. Alright, so when we're moving this bumper, you've got 4 clips, or 4 bolts, and 2 tabs under the hood right here. One underneath this reflector. One on the bottom of this wheel well. And either 4 or 6 underneath the bumper. And I can take that clip out of that top one right here. Kind of see that hole right there, that's where the clip goes. The LED light will feel like it's going to break. But you just keep pulling and pulling, it'll eventually come off and it won't break, but it'll just sound like it's going to. Now that we have all of the clips and bolts undone, it should just pop off with some extra clips in there. It may sound like it's going to break just like that reflector light, but it's not going to. Even if you do break a few clips, there's so many on here that'll hold the bumper on, so it's not too much to worry about. Alright, so when you're taking your bumper off, don't forget to unhook your fog lights if you have them. If you don't have them, because I believe this only comes with a limited edition, I believe it is just the turn signals. So you just want to grab that tab and twist it, and it should pop right out. First, I'm going to go ahead and get this bumper cover thing off real quick. It should just pop right out because it's styrofoam. Put that to the side because we're not going to be using that anymore. This is the front bash bar right here. I'm going to paint it black just to make it hide a little bit better. Even if I put the grill back on, I still like it to be black just because it's kind of ugly looking. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started painting. Alright, so I went ahead and put the first coat on there. I'll probably just give it about 2 coats just to kind of let it be black and not much to worry about. I'm going to give it about 10 minutes to dry and I'll put the next coat on there. I went ahead and spread the washer fluid right there just to make it not stick out blue. Yeah, there's some runs in there, but you're barely going to be able to see this bash bar. I'm not worried about it at all. I sprayed the horn too, just so there's no silver sticking out. Other than that, let's go ahead and get started on taking out this grill while we are waiting on that to dry. So it actually looks like on the new models you can't take the grill out because it's actually attached in there. Alright, so I put the final coat of paint on. I've been letting it dry for about 10-15 minutes. And then I went ahead and put the light bar where I think I want it. I know this is a piece of plastic, but it should hold it. It's pretty thick. Put some self-taps into it or some bolts through it. Depends on what I have in the garage. But I just tested the bumper to make sure it was clear with that light bar sitting there. So it's about right where it's going to go right now. Other than that, I might eventually go ahead and Dremel out that grill, but for right now I'm just going to leave it in there. I covered up that silver that was shown before, so it won't be as noticeable. So there's a reason for painting it, just not taking the grill out. Alright, so I've got the light bar put in there. It's all even and straight and everything. The bolts are in there with lock washers and everything, so it's not going anywhere. It's sturdy. So I'm going to go ahead and put everything back together real quick. Just do everything exactly how you took it all off, just backwards. Just don't forget any of the bolts. There's a lot of them. You got some right there. You also got all these up here, and then your side marker lights. When you put these clips back in, leave them how they are. Kind of squish these ends together, just pop it, and then push this button in. You should be good to go. The next clip is going to be everything put back together. Alright, so everything is put back together just like it was before, except the light bar is inside of the grill. And you can't see that silver horn sticking out, or the silver bash bar because it's black now. But other than that, we're good to get started wiring it up. We'll go ahead and start cleaning it up a little bit before I start doing that. Alright, so here's everything that comes with the kit. This is your ground right here. This is your positive wire that goes to the positive on your battery. Here is your fuse. This is your relay. You gotta put that somewhere just like that so no water gets into it. This is the part that connects into the actual light. You don't actually need to use this. I'm actually just going to cut it and splice the wires into it to make it a direct fit. This right here is your switch that will go inside of your car or truck or whatever the heck you have. That's pretty much all that goes into it. First off, when you go and splice it a little bit bigger, it's a 12 gauge. Just like that. There's your two exposed wires. I'm actually going to cut quite a bit of this off because we're not going to need all of it. We need enough to go from this wire right here to the battery. So I'm actually just going to cut it right here. Of some sort. Cut away this water stripping. Just like that. You got your harness connected to your light bulb. Do is just run these wires over here, tuck these away so they're not visible. We're going to connect. Alright, so I got everything hooked up now. Got my relay zip tied against this line right here. Got my positive on the positive of the battery, my negative on this ground right here. So if we hook everything up and hook the switch up, it should work right now. That is potentially as long as we hooked everything right. So I'm going to go ahead and grab this line right here. Plug this in. This is our first switch because it's unhooks to put it through the firewall. As you guys can see, the light bar is on. so that's good. And we turn the switch off. There we go. Now the next thing you're going to want to do is run your switch wire from the inside of your car through your firewall. So they give you this little rubber grommet right here. This is on the 86s. I don't know about other vehicles, but usually there's one right about here, just for your windshield wiper stuff and everything like that. But they give you a little accessory hole, so you can go ahead and feed that through, like I did. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go ahead and unplug these wires right here, so I can feed it through my dash and make a hole for the switch. So what I did to get those off is I just put some needle nose pliers to them, pinch those crimps the opposite way of what you're supposed to do. It should pop right off. But I'm gonna go ahead and find a drill bit that's exactly this size. It should be good to go. Alright, so I want to put my switch right on that switch panel next to the trunk latch. I went ahead and took all the interior pieces apart. It's 2 Phillips head screws, one under the dash and one right here on this bracket. Other than that, it's just a bunch of clips. You can pop in and out and take these clips all out. So pretty much what I'm going to do now is I'm going to drill a pilot hole right in the middle of this, so I know I'm not going to hit any of these switches or these tabs right here. So it should land right about there. There it is right there. It's a 3/4 inch hole, by the way, if you're wondering. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and put the interior pieces back together, put the switch panel in there, plug all these plugs back up, we'll be good to go. Alright, so now everything's put back exactly how it was. Got the light right here, shining. There you go. Now all we got left to do is zip tie these wires away, make them look clean. We'll be good to go. We'll be done. Alrighty, so I ran the wire along this wall right here and behind the battery, going all the way over to the other side of the engine bay. So it's very hidden. You can't tell. You just glance at it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's gonna wrap it up. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope y'all enjoy.